Hello Said, it's very a pleasure to have you here, and it's the second time you are here in Perugia. And do you remember the last time that we met here?
Yes, thank you very much, Igor, and everyone here at Perugia for hosting me so nicely. It's indeed my second time. The first time it was a few years ago, I think 4 years ago. There was this very nice conference celebrating 40 years of stochastic resonance. So this is the phenomenon where by adding noise to a system, you can amplify a signal and enable the detection of otherwise very weak events. And yeah, this was a fantastic conference that I enjoyed very much. So I was looking forward to come again and learn more about the work that is going on here and explore opportunities for collaboration.
Yeah. At the time you presented the work on stochastic resonance and energy harvesting, which are topics that we are still working on. Are you still in that topic or what?
Yes. In a broad sense. So of course the research of my group has evolved since 4 or 5 years ago. So we're not working on exactly the same thing, but broadly speaking, we are still working on the physics of noise in optical systems. So the noise that I refer to are tiny fluctuations in the intensity of the light, for example, that have important consequences for our ability to perform measurements with light. So think of, for example, an optical sensor that where you want to use light to learn something about a system in a remote way, and yeah, that light that you shine on the object has fluctuations. And yeah, in some cases, as in the case of stochastic resonance, those fluctuations do not necessarily have to degrade the precision of a measurement, but they could actually even enhance it in some cases. And so yeah, we are still working on this general class of phenomena where in systems where noise can play a constructive role. And we focus specifically in the context of optical systems.
Good. We already had some time to discuss these topics during this visit. And you are now leading a group at AMOLF in the Netherlands, right?
Yes.
And AMOLF is a public institute in Netherlands. Yes. It is older or?
So yes, it's more than 70 years old. It's an institute that has evolved over the years. We have many different research topics. My group is part of the Department of Information in Matter, and so this is a department that combines people working on very different systems with very different backgrounds, from optics to mechanics to biology. And the common theme is that we are interested in how these various systems process information, right? So think of sensing, think of computing, this kind of very general ideas of information can be applied to these systems. And yeah, so I think this is also a common shared mutual interest with the group here in Perugia.
Yeah, so a multidisciplinary group in a wide sense, like our group, for instance.
Yes.
And do you have also international collaboration going?
Yes, of course. I mean, international collaboration is very important. To be frank, I don't put so much distinction between national and international collaboration, right? I think the key point is that ideas are not confined to the borders of countries, right? Ideas are borderless, right? So science is, as a consequence, also borderless, right? There is this saying among science that the further away people are, the harder the collaboration, and that is often true because of the distance and the logistics. But at the same time, the further away the people are, my experience is that the greater the opportunity for a completely different idea to entering into my radar, right? Because the more far away people are, usually the more different they are thinking about similar kinds of things than I am. So then there is this chance to have this sort of a spark of, creativity or ingenuity that was totally unforeseeable, right?
Yeah, we had an example just a few minutes ago talking about the different fields that we are involved in research
Yes.
that are not very familiar with you.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
had you time to visit Perugia in these days?
Yes, of course. I mean, one of the nice things, the main and nicest thing is really the scientific collaboration, the discussion of ideas and so on with the group here in Perugia. But there is also a good time to enjoy good food and to walk around the city and to explore the surroundings of the university. And as we were saying this morning, many of the best conversations occur spontaneously over coffee or this kind of things. So that's also been an important part of the experience.
So it's a pleasure to have you here, and I hope that this starts even stronger collaboration between our groups.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
I hope that I look forward to go in that direction.